I cannot hear the music from the loading screen, so hopefully it's working, because it's set up now in a different way. It's actually part of the video, so hopefully you can hear it. I feel like I should probably start now because I don't know how long I'm supposed to leave it like this for. I still haven't figured that out, so I think I'll just start. Probably. Okay, if I make that invisible, can you still hear it? Probably not. I don't know, because there's a lot of stuff I didn't test before the stream. I made the loading screen right before I started, so wait. What if I put it back and then I make it really small and then there's background music? But then you can see it. I probably just need to do the background music how I did before, or maybe there's a way to also add the background music to the stream. I'm gonna see if I can do that. Okay. How do I do that? I can add something. Why is there a cat? Because Camille's here? She's not doing anything, but she's here. Anyways, there is, I think, a way to add music. Yeah, it looks like there is. Okay. Now I have to find it. I hope it's the one called Background Music Kind of Sad, maybe, because if it's not, I have no idea which one it is. Okay, anyways. If I do this, can you hear it? That's loud. It says it's loud. I'm assuming that means it's actually... Okay. Did it work? And is it the same thing? I should probably pause it before I make sure. Did it sound the same? I hope it's the right one. Because I have so many different things with really weird names. Also, in the thing I made it, I had a bunch of things called question mark, new project, question mark, question mark, question mark, stuff like that, and it's so hard to find stuff. And for my birthday concert stream, one of my songs is called Song Kind of Maybe, I think. Probably. It was loud, but it's okay. It sounded the same. Okay. I can make it quieter, I think. Now it looks like it would be really quiet. Is it still loud? I wish I had a way to check what it sounds like without doing it during the stream. Like, I guess I could open the stream separately, but that's too much work. So is it loud or it's not loud? It needs to be louder now? Let's make a files organization stream. I should do that, except there are so many things with people's names, and Freya's school projects are also on this computer, so I could accidentally open Freya's school projects and stuff, and then you would see a bunch of things you're not supposed to see. So, I would do that, but I can't. And then there's also a bunch of things where I don't know what they are, and then they're not mine. And then, yeah, basically, wait. The background music is still quiet? But like how quiet? Like if you were listening to music it's too quiet, or like you can't hear it when I'm talking? Because if it's just a little bit quiet, that's probably okay. But I don't know. I don't know how loud it's supposed to be. I haven't done this enough. It's weird. I've been doing this for what feels like most of my life, even though it's obviously not most of my life, but I still don't even know how loud my background music should be. So quiet you can't hear it on medium volume. Okay, but can you hear me? Like, what's the difference between me and the background music? How much louder am I? Anyways, Camille, say something to prove you're here. Could you hear that? Did you hear Camille? Probably not. She was very quiet and very far away. But anyways, Camille's here, so I can hear you. I didn't ask if you could hear me. I asked if the background music was quiet compared to me or just quiet because the whole thing's quiet. Actually, wait, I did ask if you could hear me. Never mind. I did ask. The princess is like 3 or 4 times louder than the music. It doesn't say that. It says that the music is half of the volume of me talking. I must have done something wrong. I'll make it a little bit louder, I guess. Okay, what about now? Also, I feel like I need to get better at making thumbnails again because I started to get better at it and then I stopped doing it. Like, I don't know. A few times I put a lot of effort into trying to make the thumbnails look good for streams and things, but then right after that I just gave up and did random stuff again. So now let me look at them. There's a bunch of bad ones that are the old ones, and then suddenly there's the new Vtuber model, but then after that, the first one isn't bad, the next one, I don't know about that one, the next one isn't bad, I think, and then the next few are okay, but then talking to Freya because I'm bored is just really boring. Then there's the ones for that game, which are also, I don't know, maybe those ones are okay, and then, yeah, some of them are bad, some of them are okay. And I feel like I need to put more effort into making them look good because that's like the most important thing in all of YouTube. If you have a bad thumbnail, no one's gonna watch stuff. So, I need to learn more about that. Sounds like a lot of work though. Also, watch my birthday concert stream. Because, I don't know why. Pretend there's a good reason. I need to advertise it more so that people will actually see it. Her name is not Caramel, it's Camille. Her name has never been Caramel. Also, Camille is a VTuber now, so she doesn't really look that different from all the other Unicornia characters. Isn't that what I typed? No, it says Caramel, not Camille. People have called her so many things, though. One time, Freya called her chamomile tea. That doesn't sound like Camille. Anyways, I will not be adding Camille to all the thumbnails because Camille is not in all the streams, so putting her in the thumbnails would be lying. Although, she is in the background, so maybe. Tomato. That's got nothing to do with Camille. Oh, wait, I thought of something and then I completely forgot what I was about to say immediately after I thought of it. I'm gonna have to keep thinking. Because now I don't know. Camille, I wish you could talk about stuff too. It would be much less boring if you could do stuff. But you're just a cat, so there's not much that I could expect you to do for the stream. Oh, I wanted to teach a cat how to play video games. I didn't do it, but I think I might try. Not my cat. I heard Caramel. Her name's Camille! Anyways, Claire has a cat, or several cats, a few cats, and I want to try to teach one of them to play video games because that would be really interesting for videos and stuff, but I know that's pretty much impossible. I would have to find a game that would be interesting enough to a cat that they would keep watching the screen, and also simple enough that they could do stuff. And then I would also have to teach the cat how to do stuff, and cats don't even listen to people when they tell them what to do, and there's no way that would work. That's not Camille's name. And also, there's no way I can teach her how to play Minecraft. First of all, she's old, and second, there is no way Camille is gonna play Minecraft. That's like the least simple game I can think of. Cat games are a thing? Oh. Well, that would work. Hi, Camille. Did you hear her this time? Geometry Dash? I've never played that. It looks really boring. It probably isn't, but it looks like it is. A lot of games look really boring, just for no reason. Camille. If you're gonna do that, you should probably leave, Camille. Camille has decided to have a bath right beside everything I'm using for the stream. Oh, she stopped. Sometimes I wonder if she can understand what I'm saying, because too many times she'll hear what I'm saying and then respond to it in a way that seems just slightly suspicious. Like, I don't know, one time she was sitting with me and I said, "Camille's sitting with me, so I can't leave. That's so terrible." And immediately she got up and left. I was talking about other stuff first and she didn't leave, but I don't know. I wonder how much cats can understand. Probably not as much as humans, obviously, because they're cats, so they understand cat things more, but I wonder. Oh, and apparently one time it sounded like she said hi, like a parrot, but she's a cat, not a bird, so I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure Freya told me that. Well, after so many years, cats can understand basic human. But, like, she knocks on the door so that I'll open it because everyone else has to. That's probably not why, but she does that, and everyone else has to, and she does that. And then if someone says hi, she'll respond, and if someone says she's doing something annoying, it seems like she understood what they said. I don't know. It seems like I don't even know. One thing I do really hate, though, is when there's movies and things and animals talk the way a human would, because, like, why would they do that? They obviously can't do that. I think if someone's gonna make something where an animal can perfectly communicate with humans, they should do it in a not human way because they're not humans. Like, cats can't just talk, but they can do lots of things that seem like talking? I don't know. Wait, teach not Camille how to play Project Sakai. No! And that's not her name. What does that even say? That is not how you spell Camille. There are 3 ways to spell Camille, and somehow you have typed none of them. Maybe your cat is like the cat from Sailor Moon. I never watched that. That reminded me of something. When I was a child, one time I was at school and I drew anime characters, kind of, which is not weird. Lots of people draw anime characters if they like anime, except you want to know something that was a bit weird? I didn't specifically like anime. There were just a few things I watched that were anime, so it was just, I don't know. I just drew anime stuff before I specifically liked anime because it looked nice, I guess. But I should have known from that I was gonna like anime when I was older. Because when I was a child, I remember thinking something like, I like these things that are anime, but not specifically anime. I don't know why I was thinking about that. Maybe you made yourself like it? Maybe. That sounds weird. What sounds weird? The fact that I like anime? Why am I waiting for a response? I know that that's not how that works. YouTube takes time. If someone types something, it doesn't immediately show up. I think when someone asks a question in a stream and they wait for an answer and don't say anything, it's weird. I should not do that. But I do that for some reason. But every time someone does it, it's just like silence while they're waiting, and then sometimes the person doesn't even answer. I don't know why I did that. I've done that too many times. I should have learned by now that that's a terrible idea, and that nobody likes silence while waiting for someone to answer something. Can you hear Camille breathing? I can. I'm running out of things to talk about. But I don't have to end the stream yet, so I'm trying not to end the stream yet. Because I'm not extremely tired, so I can keep talking. Surprisingly, usually I am tired for no reason on Friday. I don't know why specifically Friday, but always on Friday I'm tired even though I haven't been doing more stuff during the week than on the weekend and stuff. And then I also don't have to stop until around 4:30. Please tell us why you were bored this time. Oh, well, because I wanted to do stuff for the birthday concert stream. However, I couldn't record stuff yet. So I finished writing the script. Part of it just says say stuff. So hopefully I'll say stuff. And then I made something for the stream. The loading screen. And then other than that, I had nothing to do. I even talked in the Discord server, which I've stopped doing. I guess I'm going to do that again. It was weird. There were actually people there. Only 2 people, but still, that's more than 0, so. You could also teach not the cat's name how to play something I've never heard of. Well, that's going to be hard since I've never heard of the thing. Also, I'm not teaching Camille how to play any games. It's not going to be Camille. She's old, and she doesn't want to learn how to play video games. I need to find a different cat who is not old. I stopped going to the Discord. Should I return? Honestly, I don't think anyone should. Although, I did change some stuff. I got rid of all the old stuff. It's not completely gone, but no one can see it except me. So I feel a bit better about it now that all of that is gone, because the thing is, I was very bad at talking to people, so it sounded like I hated everyone all the time, and I don't want it to seem like that, so now that that's gone, I think if I only talk sometimes and it doesn't sound like I hate everyone, that would be better. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. Hopefully it does. It died ever since that one person left. Yeah, I wonder who that one person was. Although it's also kind of my fault, because you don't hate everyone? No, I don't! I don't know why people think that. Well, actually, I do know why. It does really seem like it sometimes. Especially at school. At least for YouTube stuff, it's like, if it seems like I hate everyone, it's not really because I hate everyone. It's just because of the character, so that's better. Heart totally does hate everyone. Not true. If I hated everyone, why would I even be here? Why would I be streaming and not making any money from it? Well, actually, technically, I do make a little bit of money from YouTube stuff, but not from YouTube. But anyways, why would I be doing this if I hated everyone? I would just think it was annoying that everyone was commenting and stuff. So it's impossible that I could hate everyone. Also, I want to be the richest person in the entire world, and I know that a lot of rich people do things that they probably shouldn't do, but I wouldn't do that. I would use my money for good things. Like, I don't know what I would do, but I would do things that aren't bad. So, I should be the richest person in the world. Because I'm not evil. Red's my evil twin, so I can't be evil, even though she's not even real and I just created her as a character for my YouTube stuff. But if she was real, she would be evil. But anyways, if I was a rich person, I wouldn't, like, be friends with the other rich people. I would just have a lot of money and then do things that normal people do. Like, I'd go to the grocery store to buy food. I hate the grocery store, so I'd probably leave and not buy anything. And then I'd ask someone else if they could do it, because I hate the grocery store. And then, I don't know, I'd go to work, and I'd go home after work, and I'd be tired. So then I would sleep, and then I'd wake up in the morning and go to work. There wouldn't even be time for evil rich person stuff. The only thing is, if I become very rich, I could become very bored, because I'm already very bored, so I would have to keep doing YouTube stuff, because go to work, then go home. How can you go home twice? I would go to work, and then I would leave, and then I would go back to work, and then I would go home again. I am very tired. No, I'm not. I'm only kind of tired. I sometimes can't tell if I'm very tired or kind of tired or not even tired at all. Everything feels far away. But that's because of the weather. Because for some reason, when it's very cold, I feel tired and everything feels far away and I feel like I'm gonna get sick. So that's how I feel right now. But I'm also not tired because I can still do stuff, so I don't know. I guess I'm not tired. I don't think you understood what I meant. Maybe I am tired then. I don't know. Oh, also, I've decided I'm going to write the books again, and no, I haven't stopped working on my movie, and also, I'm writing another book. So, I have a lot of projects now, because I want to write the 3 Unicornia books, and then I want to make a different one with Freya, and then I also have to make the movie, but I need to be better at making music first, which means I can't work on the movie yet. I think I was going to say all that stuff in the stream. I just stole stuff from my script. Oh, it's 4:24, I should leave. Wait, I'm gonna find the end screen. Well, anyways, I need to make a new end screen. That's the next thing I need to do. Because this one looks pretty bad. I don't know if it's really bad or not, but one problem is that it's red and I'm Heart. So it shouldn't even be for this channel. Wait, there's a comment that I want to respond to. Where is it? Will the Unicornia books have adaptations like a show or movie or something? I wish that would happen. Maybe I'm really good at writing, and that will happen, but if I'm not, then no. Because I don't have money for that, but maybe someone will really like them. Thanks for watching. Bye. I don't know how to end the stream. What am I supposed to say? I'm not good at this. You should replace me with someone who's better at this. There should be a new Heart of Unicornia who actually knows what they're doing. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye. I already said that. Maybe I really am tired. I think I am. It seems like I am. Anyways, I'm ending the stream.